I got style, man. Like I... Oh, wow. This controls very well. Whoa, this is a nice bike. These are very nice bike controls. Whoa, oh my gosh. Does it like auto ride? Because I kind of just want to look. I don't think it auto rides. I'm going to run into something. Wow. Do not come after me for that Legend of Zelda comment. This is definitely more beautiful. Whoa. This is so good. Look, there's like electrical lines here. That's interesting. Well, the age of modernity did come, so I guess that's why. But my little village didn't seem like it had electricity like this. We were still using like little like lanterns and stuff. Wow. The only thing that ruined some of this beautifulness is like the camera. Like when it runs into grass, it like you can clearly still see the grass. They didn't bother to like fade it out. But whoa. Hold on. Stop the bike. Stop the bike. Well, goodbye, Caro. Oh, I can just like move the bike around like this? Park bicycle. How do I get back on it though? Can I get on? Oh, okay. Apply brake. Oh, wait. Okay. We can park the bike here. Journal audio recorder. Oh, I forget. I keep forgetting about the audio recorder. What would I record the audio of though? Nothing right now. But there are, I do hear some birds or something. I guess I could do that. How do I pull it out again? Yeah, here we go. Is that like a cicada or something? Oh, that looked a little goofy. It's also kind of bright in here. Ring bell? Aw, cute. Apply brakes is RB. Okay. Park bicycle is B. Okay. Oh. Can I not ride my bike on the train tracks? Wait, stop. Park. What are all these papers here? Oh. The Azin Islands? Why not tribe? Why not tribes around? I feel like I'm walking tipsy on the edge of the earth. We're skipping from island to island. The way stone skips along the surface of the water, leaving little ripple. I almost said nipples. Leaving little ripples like a kiss or two. Oh, I don't know. I just miss you today. And today, and today. XOXO. You know who. Well, I don't know who, but Miko Advis. 745 Hermitage Row. Route 4. Prismatic Grounds. Am I eventually going to come across these people? I'll pick it up. I feel like I will eventually find my way to these people and I can give them these cards. Tieng Valley. Greetings from Tieng Valley. That kind of looks like a... I don't know. It looks like a Ghibli drawing. Hey, guess where I am? I hope you looked at this side first. I had to... Oh. Okay. I have to pay my respects to the birthplace of Manchas. There's a lot of tourists, but also a weird feeling to the place. It would take me more than a postcard to explain. Take care, Aldo. Aldo, why do you write in all caps? 2 Kelio. 5C Block 20. Radiant Itty apartments. Okay, so that's definitely a sign. I'll probably come across apartments at some point. And yeah, I'll pick this up. Why would I leave it? Can I carry like as many things as I want? Don't bother trying to visit Caro Village. It simply isn't that kind of location. Oh, are they underselling themselves? This village was very hard to find, but if you really need it, somehow you make your way there. I just wanted to let you know that I'm staying here for good. This location can only meet a violent end. Huh? Oh, this season can only meet a violent end. It's too bright, too cheery. Stay safe, Conway. Big Gani? Swing 4, Blissful Constellation. What? Is that where they live? I'm trying to remember. I feel like there's another show. Maybe it's another game. Maybe it's an anime. I don't know, but some other media that has a similar kind of story where like the world constantly, like every so often it ends or something. Like some big event happens and like the world has to like start over every so often.
The irony of Caro is that it's a closed-off place on the outskirts of a busy trading hub. A postal hub we hardly used is practically on our doorstep.
Inspiration available. Oh, new page. The path out of Caro. There's only one path out of Caro. These sights and sounds were so close to me all this time. I just needed to step out. Oh, maybe these are just things I can put on here. Let's put these people on blast. But first, let me put this audio recording. Well, here she talks about sounds, so let's put a sound here. I don't know. We can record more sounds. Yeah, let's put these people's postcards here. Let's expose them. Maybe not. Maybe just this one. Can I flip it? Position, scale, undo. I'll put it here at the corner. Looks pretty nice. Ooh, that's good. That's good. I can put my picture here to explain, like, next to this postcard. I think this is a good picture to have. Dear Esdale, I'll be surprised if this letter reaches you. The war has become like a deranged sleeper thrashing in bed, eyes closed tight. I've noticed how the soldiers strip people of their clothes first. A small... Okay, let me read this in normal text. I've noticed how the soldiers strip people of their clothes first. A smaller degradation which permits everything that follows. I wish I had loved you more completely when the world allowed it. Love, Odell. This is sad. All these letters never really made it to their destination. They're just stuck here with no one to care. Yeah, like this game can...
They were right. The letter never made it.
Yeah.
The season before this one, the war, seems so horrible.
Oh yeah, that letter is super old. That is sad. I'm getting like the vibes from this game already about like, I don't know, like people's lives and stuff. I don't know if that makes sense, but there's all these cards that we're reading about, you know, letters to loved ones, and they're just stuck here. And I don't know. There's something kind of tragic about it. Dear Cornelius, I've thought it over and I have to tell you, the name you picked for your baby, it is terrible. Please do not go forward with it. I pray this letter reaches you in time. Yours, Derino. Well, both of you have terrible names.
That poor baby.
What? You don't even know the name. It can't be worse than Derino. Oh, did I not pick this up? I'll pick it up. Why wouldn't I pick these up? It's just sad. Look at all these letters that never got sent. Please get this letter to Dr. Fumio. I am suffering from memory excess but cannot travel to the village for treatment. I was praying you could instruct me by mail how to cure myself of this disease. I am unable to forget. Now I realize how important it is to gain open space in the mind. Tell me what to do. Tell me how to forget. Please get this letter to Dr. Fumio.
Before setting up in Caro Village, Dr. Fumio roamed the land curing people. It must have been hard when he wasn't around anymore, especially for people who couldn't travel to the village. Traders used to come to the outskirts of the village. The war put an end to this.
So this is all run down and stuff. This is old from the war. No one has really used this post since then. All this stuff is just stuck here. That's kind of sad. It's like so were all those letters old? It's kind of eerie, like a portal into the past almost. There's something up there. It looks like a nest or some flowers. I don't think I can climb or anything, so. Oh, I can sit on the bench. Oh, sketch? Yeah. Can I watch the sketch happen? Pretty good. I want to do that so bad too. I want to go somewhere scenic and just sketch. Oh wait, maybe I could take an audio recording of that. Maybe it is a nest. Oh, it is. I can hear him. Wait, yeah. It's this button.
I wish humans had evolved to sing instead of talk.
Let's see what else we could fill out the oh, that's loud.
I feel nourished in these sights by the unfamiliarity of it all. These means of connection, long in disuse, are certainly telling me something about the world. Will they be used again in the next season?
Okay, thank you for interrupting my scrapbooking. This one is sad. I'm gonna put this one down. I'll put it down here. And I'll try to find a way to make this all fit. So this could go here. This could shrink a bit. This could also shrink a little. I don't know. That's a good page. I'm happy with that page. Ooh, I'll put the sound of the bird here too. This page should be about sound, since that's what this page is talking about. Perfect. Alright, let's get my bike. We're out of this bitch. So we travel the world in this game, just getting one last look at the beautiful world before it all ends. Just very, like, eerily beautiful, you know? That idea. And then the letters as well, like everyone's hopes and dreams and everyone's lives. I don't know. I don't know if you guys feel as sentimental as I do about it. I just tend to like things like this. Oh, we get to go up to, is this like war stuff? No, this, they said there's like a trading post, right? So this is like ship stuff and industrial things. I wonder if we can go down there to the water. Maybe we'll see a fish. Oh, let's see. Can we get in the water? No. Can't get our outfit wet. Sea Land Transportation Industries. Established 543.
A crane to move materials around. The things that used to be possible.
Damn, so none of this stuff is in operation and they just like left it here all broken down. This seems like it would be like the cool thing to play at as a kid if you had this by your hometown, by your home village. Oh, how do we get across? There's water here. There's got to be another way. How are we going to go on this big adventure? But we brought this little... We brought our fancy clothes. We should have brought shorts. Oh, I see. There's like a loose bridge here. Or it connects. The land connects here a little bit. Ooh, there's a sound. So the sounds are pretty obvious, I think, once you kind of get the hang of it. Because there's the little lotus flower there. Makes it pretty obvious.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Sounds like me. Gotta put this in here too. Wait. This goes here because it's a frog in the water. Yeah. Gotta really make it feel like a piece of art. Hell yeah, that looks dope. Oh, is that an animal? Oh, I just ringed at it. There, I keep grabbing my bike again. Can I pet it?
My first time petting an animal. I think it went pretty well.
What? Your first time seeing an animal and you just decided to touch it? It could have done anything to you. But let's take a picture of it. Look up. Ooh, these are one of the ones I could probably crouch for. Right? Yeah, this is going to be a good crouching picture. Does it ever look up though? Come on, look this way. You. Okay, fine.
We learned about old technology in school, but not much about animals. What are these strange goat-like creatures? Are they simply goats?
I guess. I don't know what they are. I think it's a goat. And what's that? Is that also a goat? There's 3 different kind of goats here. Just out of nowhere. Oh, this one looks up. He's a good boy. Not like the other one. Great shot. You're a natural model. We need this one too. I'm gonna try to go for that low up shot. You just gotta look up again.
In the village, these cranes look like little creatures, grazing.
Oh, I wasn't taking a picture of the crane.
I have no idea how huge they are.
Yeah, I mean, we could take a picture of the cranes too. I was gonna do that, but which one should I take a picture of though? They're all like a little too close. I'll take a picture of this one. Should I put that in my scrapbook? I don't know if it has a good, if I have a good spot for that. Seems like it'd be too much. Yeah, I might have put too much on this page. I put a lot. I went crazy with the letter stuff, but I can start a new page, can't I? Like I could probably, can I put stuff on this page? No, I can't. So it really oh, I didn't even notice this page. Oh, I should take a sound of these guys, right? I guess any one of them will do. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try to put a picture of. Well, by that logic, I should also put a picture of the frog. I could put a picture of the frog and the goats. Let me just go back and snap the frog. No, you know what? I could take a better picture. Let's crouch down and get the lotus flower in there. I could probably take a picture of both, right? I just did a little rule of thirds, I think. Ooh, and then I'll put this picture of the llama because this one has this isn't the llama with the horns though, and I have the llama with the horns as the sound. But isn't the white llama the one that I was taking the recording of, but then I drew it with the horns? It doesn't matter, but they're both there, and it even has the crane in the back for a little bit extra content for people to look at. I know it probably makes sense to like put the llama with the llama drawing, but I'm gonna put them like that. Love it. I'm done with this part of my book. Some of these clouds are pretty interesting. Do you see how some of them are like they're just like little like specks? Hold on. It's hard to tell with the grass. But some clouds look solid and other clouds have like little they like dissipate into little speckles. Oh, where am I going now? I thought this was the way. There isn't a whole ton to say about the game really, other than it's just like a visual marvel. Sorry if it's not super entertaining, but I'm enjoying it. It's just about the feel, you know?
I cycled through landscapes, seeing them for the first and last time. I had no idea when I left my home how the season would end, or more importantly, how soon.
Oh, fade to black. Does the map end there? Do we get transported somewhere else right now? Where do we go next?
On a cold, damp day, I feel true loneliness for the first time. Nobody could have described with words how big this world is, how it goes and goes. I passed through it, where others passed before me.
The long journey, new page added. Can I not go in here? I guess we could take a picture of... What even is that? Just like a big stone pillar? That's not exciting. There's text there though. I see text on that slab. I don't know if we can go in there. I can read it though, I think. It says... I thought I might change the season, but these damn pine trees? What? Oh, is that a tree? I don't know. We gotta get in there. I'm sure we can get in. Oh, here we go. We can get in through the broken fence. Let's read this. I thought I might change the season by changing the landscape. Cut these down like trees. But that's not how a season changes.
This person wanted the season to change. Why?
And what even is this? They said to cut these down? Oh, maybe this is about pollution? Like cutting down the like big smokestack. This doesn't look like a smokestack, but I could put this in my journal. At least for now, I don't know if I like it that much. Oh, this is a drawing of myself? Weeks passed and I came to know loneliness for the first time. But like the seasons in this game, from what's been outlined so far, is that like the seasons refer to like periods of time. So like the like industrial age or whatever, the age of modernity and stuff like that. I think that's what they mean by seasons. And the season we're in right now, I don't know, the last final season. But it's weird that um, we're bringing items to. Oh, what's this? We're bringing items to this museum, yet no one's gonna see it because isn't everyone gonna die? I'm not sure. Every line is dead. Every virus. Oh, every wire is cut. I hate this season.
I wanted the season to change because they were so lone.
Interesting. Well, they're about to be more alone once everyone dies. One voice, one true, alone in the wilderness. Can't last long. Two voices, a melody, and a harmony is enough to survive a little while. Three voices, a community, a song, can last a whole season. This person was really like in their feelings about being alone, I guess. And it kind of resonates with our main character. She also feels alone, which is the first thing she said when we entered here. Maybe this is worth putting in. These letters are worth putting in
They kept
the
themselves
scrapbook.
company with music.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay, maybe get this out of the way. I don't like this. Maybe we could start off the little chapter with this one. And say how lonely I was. But yet other people were also lonely. Like this one. I haven't been staggering these much lately. Oh, is this a music box? Can I record
One
that
melody
sound?
is like me out here alone. I can't really live like this.
I hope we can put that line that she just said. We could put that line right below the music box recording. Let's see if we can record the whole thing. I don't know if it stops or not, or if it just keeps looping. They also have like a tuning fork there, a wrench, and a phone. I think that's a phone. Okay, it
I
stopped.
have a feeling they use these music boxes to fall asleep.
The same way the Caro Village also does. Perfection. This game, it doesn't take a
Time
whole
seems
lot.
to pass differently around here. I feel so heavy and so light at the same time. I'm not really alone. I'm with myself. I'm with the earth.
This game really doesn't require a whole lot for you to like put in the sketchbook for you to complete it. Ooh, that's deep. When did she say that? I don't remember her saying that. I'm not really alone. I'm with myself. I'm with the earth. That's deep.
Two voices is like me and my mom. We can survive, but eventually you need more.
Well, that's so true. That's kind of sad. I mean, this whole game is kind of sad, but it gives you a lot of truths to reality. Maybe I could play all of them at the same time?
Three voices as complex as life is supposed to be. I could listen forever.
So it's saying you can't be alone, but you also can't just be with one person. But a third person finally is like a good, sweet spot. Have threesomes, kids. You know what I should have done? For the old photos of the old trading post mailing office thing, we should have used an old filter for that. I think that would have been nice. Made it feel old. Okay, what is with this person's handwriting? This isn't handwriting. It's like they're like perfectly geometric letters or something. I met a driver from a group that's building a community. I'm leaving with him. Goodbye to this lonesome place. Goodbye to this lonesome season. They finally found someone.
Looks like they made it out of here. But what is this group?
A cult, maybe? Get on the bike. Oh. Were they out here by themselves? Like, why? Like, why? Why were you living out here by your lonesome? Oh, Tieng Valley. Oh, I have the postcard from Tieng. Maybe I'll meet that person if they're still alive, assuming that postcard wasn't that old.
In the empty places, I found companionship in the tapes I recorded before leaving home.
Aww.
The elder told me the story of her life.
Oh, that's
I
interesting.
listened back to it, ready to note down anything that seemed important.
My character looks so great, but like all the side characters look kind of weird, don't they? Like
Let's set the scene for the listener,
they're too stylized.
whoever that might be. This is the elder speaking.
Like, look at that elder. Isn't she like ugly? She's like straight out of like a different universe. I look normal. I look great. I got style too. But then she's got some like big caricature features.
We're sitting in the plaza, saying goodbye to a dear soul. We're here to see if there's anything useful in my mind that could help you on your trip. A century's worth of memories,
Ew.
dreams, fantasies, visions.
What is that? What are those dead fish eyes and that hair and those arms are like noodles? Oof. She got it rough. She does not look good. My best friend also is a freak of nature.
Like a big, old, haunted library. When I die, this library will burn down. But which book should we check out first? I don't have all the answers, but I do feel the story of my life could help you understand what kind of world is out there.
Do you have any other advice for my trip?
It's okay not to understand everything right away. The moment may pass before you've gotten a firm hold on it. But as long as you're there to witness it, to take it down in your journal, you and others to come will someday take the time to make sense of it all.
That is true. What's your real name? I don't care about that. How did you become the elder? How exactly can this story help me? I don't care about the elder that much, but I guess... I don't know. Do we care about her name? I can't say I do. I'll just choose the top option.
I heard, somebody told me, you want to capture what it's like to be alive during this season? For the future? And you want to understand why and how the season is going to end. The season of my youth is long gone. But I can tell you what that season was like and what I know about how it ended.
Oh, I can ask everything. Great.
Francis Cale, if you must know.
Oh, and you got a bad name. We've come across that name before, right? Kale? I forget where, though.
You can call me Frank. Or Elder. Or the Elder. Or Elder Frank. You know, whatever. I don't care. I was born on the ocean. My mother and father worked on a cruise ship. The short-lived but glorious watery republics, floating cities. Most won their independence by the time I was born. How can I describe them? They were a jewel of the golden season. Pleasure boats with a radical political program. How nice. The golden age was a time of flags, logos, mottos, mastheads. My mom taught me to read them. She was the ship's philosopher. My dad was a recycling engineer. Recycling on the ship was a matter of life and death. We had to get the most out of every object and watt of energy. My grandparents played with the past. They changed it like we change our wardrobe. So it was a different answer every time. But they often said we were exiles of some kind. Exiled royalty from a secret lineage. Blood that glows in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Or we're exiled from the mouth of some great leviathan.
I believe it. I mean...
When they were older, they just said, we're from here. We're from right now.
That's a good answer.
I loved the way the ship would tilt and roll with the waves. Especially as I fell asleep. It was so comforting. Picture me as a kid in bed, feeling the swaying of the ship. It was like being rocked to sleep as a baby. I loved exploring the ship too. Wandering through the suites, the swimming pool, the game rooms, and oh, there were 2 dance halls. A large, elegant one and another one in the basement. A lot of my firsts were down there. My first dance, my first kiss,
Yeah. What
and
about...
so forth.
Oh, okay. So she lost her virginity there too, is what she's saying. And so forth. Like, there wasn't a clear third one.
Our ship was taken over in the early days of the war. That was the end of the watery republics. I heard the dance hall in the basement became a weapons cache. It took me half my life to say goodbye to the world I knew in my youth. Imagine me and my parents and everyone I knew being escorted off the ship by a company of soldiers. And I'm thinking, I hope they don't make a mess of my room. I was embarrassed by the younger kids who were crying their eyes out, but they knew, I guess. Even as things got bad, I couldn't imagine the changes were permanent. It's easy now to look back and say, the internationalism of the golden season was violently breaking down.
Oh, the voice actor messed up there. Or the person writing the caption messed up. She said golden season, but then says golden age there.
You can be naive about all kinds of things, but not war. Most of my life has been spent in isolated communities, and the one moment I was in the wild world. You couldn't pick a more chaotic time. And we had been warned this season was going to end. Oh, but we didn't understand the warning. You see, one night, along a coastline, we saw beautiful lights shimmering above the water. Later, we found out this was an ancient warning system. It hadn't been used in so long, we didn't know what it meant. We just thought, well, ain't that pretty? We tried to stick together and camped out on the coast of the prismatic grounds. A kingdom of art and science. They got rich during the golden season. Everything that made them beloved before the wealth came. Passionate, uncompromising, self-obsessed. Made them unbearable once they had power. Artists make terrible kings. Are you sure you want me to keep going? The story gets darker from here on.
Oh, yeah. Let's keep going. Why would I stop?
So conditions in the camp were getting worse. My mom got lost in thought for long periods of time. She'd be completely still for hours, days even.
Depression.
We realized she caught, well, now we call it time misperception disorder. It's when you lose your ability to tell how much time is passing.
Okay, that is their way of kind of saying depression.
A minute can feel like an hour. A day can pass in 10 seconds.
That's the thing that Dr. What was his name? Dr. Fumio was curing. How did it make her feel? How did she catch it? I'll ask, how did she catch it?
We don't know exactly. Our consciousness is delicate. There are minerals and sounds that can adjust it. Dr. Fumio's greatest fear was that someone would use this as a weapon. We heard about a traveling doctor who could cure these kinds of diseases. I decided to go find him. I found out his name was Dr. Fumio, and he traveled with his son Lucio. People talked about him like he was a god.
I don't really know what to ask. I'm not really sure which one I'm interested in more. Should we ask about the war? The war seems like it's an important part of the history of this world. I'll ask about that because I think that's more integral to the overall story.
The prismatic grounds had roped almost everyone into their system until they reached the far wastes and heard no for the first time. Nobody reacted well. It got to the point of, neighborhood against neighborhood. Grievances had been buried so deeply we forgot they were there. It felt like things changed overnight. I'd pass through a city and hear later that they'd torn each other apart. I could not imagine it.
Oh, we could
I
ask
described
both.
my mom's condition to Dr. Fumio. He said there was no cure yet, but there was a village high in the mountains. He thought it was high enough he'd have a better chance at treatment. Lower places are more dangerous. Valleys are the worst. He invited me to join them in going to the village, but I wanted to go back and get my parents and bring them with me.
A village high in the mountains. That's where we're at right now. I'll ask about that. A village high in the mountains.
Yes, our Caro Village. People thought it had been destroyed, or was a myth, but Lucio had a vision which showed us how to get here. I packed my things and got ready to leave the next morning. That night, my mom came to me in a dream. She was standing in a field of flowers. I'd grown since I last saw her. We were the same height. She pressed a finger hard into my palm. She taught me well. I knew the meaning of the gesture. I knew no matter what I did, I'd never see my parents again. In the morning, I told Dr. Fumio I would follow him to Caro Village. The next few weeks were very physically tiring, hiking, climbing. And when we found the village, building, planting, cleaning, Fumio brought sick people from all over the world, and they got better. The treatments worked. Everyone was healing. So why couldn't I? One day, we got word the war was over. We never found out how it ended. It was like peace just swept over the earth in a split second. There was a party in the plaza to celebrate the end of the war, but I couldn't bring myself to go. Yes, it was over, but it had taken my home, my family. That night, as I was falling asleep, I felt the bed tilt and sway gently, as if it was being tossed on the waves of the ocean, as if I was back in my bedroom on the ship, as if I was back in my mother's arms, being rocked gently to sleep. I knew I was finally home, and nothing could hurt me.
Okay, so we got a good amount of lore there about the war and the season ending. But the season ending doesn't seem like it means the end of the world. Right there, it sounded like the end of the war season or whatever wasn't the end of.
I imagine coming upon a place as hidden and singular as my own village. Eventually, I found myself circling a valley, looking for a way in.
That we make it to Tieng Valley. Oh, they said valleys are the worst. So yeah, yeah. The elder said that. Let me check this book again, just to check the ages. Oh, nice. We got filled in all about her. Okay, yeah. So the war it says it lasted 10 years. And that was a season. But what happens at the end of this season? They're making it seem like it's a big deal, but I guess we got to keep playing to find out. Please visit historic yet optimistic Tieng Valley, home of the 3 reliable gods, created by the informative sign company. Okay.
This valley is asking people for a visit. I should oblige it.
Yes, ma'am. That's where we're going. Oh my god, stay on your bike. When she runs into something minor, she'll like get off her bike. Ooh, a road. Why is one side of the road bigger than the other? Is it not 2 lanes? Oh, I know your legs hurt for riding up that hill.